Hello. So we're going to introduce you to the mother-daughter team behind Talk Your Piece, and we're going to introduce each other. Shall I go first? Sure. So Rachel brings a trauma-informed approach to her parenting and facilitation. Rachel is a second-generation homeschooling parent, second-generation home birthing parent, a sole parent of a teenager, and Rachel's in the process of becoming a fully certified CNVC trainer. She has 20 years experience, lived experience of NVC when we were learning. And Rachel's also into permaculture design and has done permaculture teacher training. Rachel's many interests include being a small business owner, a writer, an artist, a keen gardener. She has a blue belt in Jiu-Jitsu and 2 years in MMA, and has been long-term hosting with her son, international guests at her home for over 10 years. Yeah. Thanks, Mum. It's a pleasure, Rach. So, Marg is a parent of 4 and a grandparent of 5 grandies. She's been an advocate of birth without violence in the 80s and ran support groups back then, and we were all born at home. She homeschooled all of us for a time. She's worked in disability and education, and she was a school principal at 2 different Montessori schools over 12 years. She was instrumental in bringing NVC to Western Australia, and she's one of 2 certified NVC facilitators in WA and one of 13 in Australia. She's got over 20 years experience in NVC, and she was also the recipient of an Excellence in Leadership Award from the Australian Council of Educational Leadership. Thanks, Rach. You're welcome. And we're joining forces to bring our combined lessons that we learned when we were over the last 2 decades in relational connection and dealing with conflict and emerging with so many things in common and such a passion, a similar passion to share out in the world. Yeah. How to align what you do and say with your values using NVC, using nonviolent communication, and moving towards more consent-based relationships, which we've both been exploring in different sectors for decades. So it's exciting.